Good morning, good day, good evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. It's Michelle at Michelle's Paper Studio. We are mass journal making some items to go inside of my journals because I made a bunch of journals and we need to fill them. And I did a walkthrough of my tutorial of what I mean with my journals, but literally all these little notebooks were made with scrapbooks. We mass made journals, and then I specifically created that one. And this was a spelling list notebook for my dictionary journal, which is something that almost ends up always in one of my journal spelling list little mini notebooks. And so we created that whole box of these, and we created that. Then we created the super tiny mini guy, and that all came from this wonderful book that I got for $2. It's Life 50th First Years 1936. So what we did is we've been cutting that book apart, and then we got these guys, which are a bunch of spelling lists that I will stick in pockets, and we glued some paper on each side, and we ended up with these spelling lists, and I will tuck these in a journal. I thought these were really cool. We used these that people were throwing away all the time, and so I decided to cut them up and make them into spelling list cards, which I do in so many different ways. I've created a few I will upload to show you guys in a couple days, but these are some smaller ones that I made in the past. And so what I thought about this time book was like, I don't know, let's see if we can get it to focus. You see, oh, it might not focus. Look at that, February 15th, 1937. So this was February 15th, 1937. That guy was on time. I did add tea bags on top to make it look more aged, and so they look a little more shiny, but I wasn't liking that, so I went ahead and teabagged all of them to make them look a little bit old, and these are completed. So we made a bunch of those guys, and then we created some of these, and I didn't want to do them all like this because I like my notebooks to be different, but I thought while I was on the Time magazine, I made a couple of notebooks out of them. A few I just left paper, and I will leave them paper. Some I'll leave paper, some I'll leave spelling lists, but I made a few paper ones, and then I think I actually started completing like a little spelling list one, just like this guy. And so this has got some spelling lists, and then it's got some clear paper in there. And I mean, nobody's probably ever gonna write on those pieces of paper, but I just put them in there, you know, kind of like eye candy. And then I will be adding probably more. I might add to the back or the inside. I might leave that alone. A couple of these have writing on them because these were scratch papers. This was a way to get rid of some scratch papers that I had been saving for a long time, and I was going to throw away, but I did not. And so today's goal is to make mini journals, and if anybody is interested, I mean, it's a simple thing, and we could show you guys how to do that. And this I made by hand because I had ordered these die cuts from Temu, and I thought they were big. I should have read, but they're super tiny, and I'm like, oh no. I really was hoping they were bigger because I didn't want to, like, I thought it would be cool to have a template of envelopes, which I'm going to end up making a plastic one for bigger ones because I thought it might help, but maybe it'll be a waste of time. We're going to figure it out, but I do know how to make envelopes without any template at all, and so that is going to be today's project, to make a whole bunch of envelopes. And we are going to be using up some old book paper scraps. It's all about scraps and making stuff to go inside of my journal pockets. And so that is what I have been working on. Welcome to my channel. I am everything paper. I do paper crafts and all different kinds. Usually I journal make, and I also create papers, and I'm working on a website where I should be finished, but literally it's more than likely going to take maybe approximately, I thought I would have it done in a week or two, but I got a lot going on in real life, and so it should be done within about more than likely a month or two, and that's reality. And so until then, tune in. If you see anything that I share on my shorts and you want a tutorial, feel free to drop it in the comment. And if enough people ask for it, I'll probably make it, or I have made tutorials in the past, but I'm separating all my work and making a whole paper channel where before I was like a craft and dollhouse channel, and so this is a fresh start for me. Thanks for watching and viewing. I hope that your day is well, and if you're interested to see how some of my envelopes look, feel free to come back, add me to your favorites after you hit subscribe and notifications. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.